Okay, back to a project. This thing, still waiting on parts. It's gonna be freaking wicked though when it's all done. Engine's on the counter here. Yeah. Got a wiring harness, need the other stuff. Waiting on my buddy. So in the meantime, I'm working on the WR426F. I think the last video I had this in was in the wintertime and I said it was a 450. It is not a 450. It is not the year I thought it was, and it is not the model I thought it was. Weird shit though. I did not have an off button. Here's the off button. So I probably should have videoed it, you know, me putting this stuff on here, but I just wanted to get it on. So it had no off button, and it had no voltage regulator. So this little shiny doodad right here is a voltage regulator. And with this type of ignition system, if you don't have a voltage regulator with the stator and a CDI, your voltage can jump, spikes. So it's supposed to be around 12 to 14 volts. It can spike to 200 volts, 300 volts. It can go, generally as it's running, it'll go, you know, like 12 volts, 200 volts, 9 volts, 50 volts, and it'll fry anything electronic on these engines. But yeah, I replaced that. It actually wasn't even there. No, focus there, not focus. I tied up all the wiring in here, and yeah, zip tied around here. All the wiring was all loose and floppy too, but this thing's got like no oil in it. Pretty stinky. Let's open this up. Have a look. See, there's like almost no oil in it, and it is rotten and disgusting. It's gross. Alright, so I'm waiting on a carburetor. My buddy that I got this off of, it had a carb. When he dropped it off at my place, it just dripped all over my shop floor all night. I came back, there was a big wet spot. It was pretty gross. Carburetor parts are over here amongst. Oh yeah, still working on this. Still waiting on parts on this. Freaking coronavirus. I can't get parts for shit right now. All the bits and pieces are over here. This will be fun to put back together. Well, no, if I remember how. It's been so freaking long. Yeah, carbs up here. Amongst my other stuff, there were parts that were taken apart before I got it that shouldn't have been taken apart. And if you look right there, there's a groove. There's supposed to be an O-ring in that groove. There was an O-ring, but it was smashed and destroyed to the point where this thing was just sucking gas from everywhere. So, I mean, I'd love to put this back on, but that is not going to happen. All the bits and pieces, and so this carb is pretty cool too. It's got, when you hammer on it, it's got an accelerator pump. Yeah, I've never seen that on a dirt bike carb before, but anyway, it's alright. All the bits and pieces, you know, like front spindle for this, and got other projects going on too. Alright, I got stuff back here. Got a friend's XR70R. Blew some pieces. Oh yeah, don't she look beautiful? Yeah. Never walked past the Banshee, but yeah, the XR70R. Missing some pieces here. The chain come off, took out the side of the case, took out the stator, took out kind of everything down here. So now there's a big open hole. Right there, big open hole. I wonder if I can make this so the light will come on. I don't know. I don't own an iPhone. This is a... No, I think it can happen. What if I push a button here? Like that button. Okay, that was the wrong button to push. How about that button now? Okay, well anyway, there's a piece of the engine missing there. There's a round piece here. So the pickup coil in the stator hangs on a little nugget down here, and when the chain come off, it'd come out, smack this, smack that, took out that, and everything just went and it died halfway down the road after I'd already rebuilt the carb and had it running, and it was cool. I come home and the bits and pieces and everything falls out, and yeah, waiting on that part. There's other stuff up here. Always projects on the go and waiting on parts. I know what they're talking about. I love watching that Michael Sabo fucking wicked channel, man. I was addicted to your Banshee rebuild. But like your 250R, just waiting on parts and just shit's not coming when it's supposed to come. And yeah, I don't know, man. I don't think the world's ever going to be like recover from this. We're always going to be at that state of fear. Yeah, and I'm still waiting on engine parts for this. I've got some dual carb setup coming. Yeah, I don't know. I got an engine down in the shed I should go get and rebuild. But yeah, so I guess when I get some carbs and some parts, yeah, I also replaced the throttle cable. So this thing's got this weird 2-cable throttle cable. So when you pull on it, it goes one way. You can turn it down by pulling it back. So if anybody ever ran a dirt bike in the past and you have it stuck wide open and you can't do anything to get it to go back, this one here, if it sticks wide open, you just push it back and that second cable closes that throttle valve. So it's actually kind of neat. But yeah, waiting on parts, waiting on parts, waiting on parts, waiting on parts. So maybe I'll drag an old engine out of the shed and see if we can get it all going. I called it my Super 1200 Volkswagen engine. That'd be pretty sick. Alright, waiting on parts. Alright, I think I'm gonna go get the Super 1200. So I started building this thing like, oh god, 6 years ago. Kind of like crapped out. Nobody had rings for a VW 1200. They're nice and painted, and my box of VW goodies, and there should be the engine shroud just kind of like sitting on there. Yeah. Yeah, I had that night polished. I got a bit of money in this thing, so I really hope there's no mess or anything in there. But, I think it should be fun to maybe put in the engine stand and get her running. I wonder if I even kept any of the rings or anything. Oh, there's some pistons right there. Oh, there's my box of goodies. Pistons are cleaned. Yeah, I don't know. Valve covers. So, a long time ago, this thing was yellow. And it was in my black dune buggy, which is originally painted yellow. There's your oil cooler. Bunch of stuff. I asked some old V8s. I think that one is a Chevy 307. I was going to rebuild it in high school, and when I found out it wasn't a 350, it was a 307, I was like, what's the point? That's a 4.3 V6. I was going to go in a buggy a long time ago. Time comes along, and you just get lazy, and I got Volkswagen parts and cylinder heads and all sorts of crap just kind of like laying about. But, yeah, I kind of want to dig this stuff out. Take it up there. I got gas. I got a freaking container of gaskets. Got probably 4 or 5 gasket kits. Could probably find something that would go on that, and we could probably make this thing run. I've even got nuts and bolts and hardware kits and shrouds and oh fuck! Look at the crank. Freaking crank is all rusty too. Shit. Oh, so that's what happens, right? Life gets in the way, and you forget. But I'm gonna get my little trolley, dig this stuff out, get her on the bench. So if I can get my engine stand and throw it on there, it'd be pretty wicked. Sweet. Okay. Got something to do today. Hey. Okay. Can't find my cart. I wonder if the engine will fit in this. Time to change it. Put all the crap in that. Alright. You ever do a job and you think, oh, it's just going to be so easy. I just want the wheelbarrow. And I just want to clean it out. But no. You got to get a wrench. I put this on here because it's so corroded. It's not been on there all year. You can't seem to focus. You can't get it on there. And it goes on a little bit, but oh my god, what a pain in the ass. And that's as far as it goes, and it's still not on there. So you get the fit all. Oh, that fits. Okay, see if I can't break this hose bib off. that better? Oh, that's better. Okay. And by the look of it, this old faucet's been dripping for a while. Probably dripping throughout the winter too. Time to update this whole house. Okay, easy job. Now it turned into half an hour job. Okay. Clean the crap out of it. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Almost there. Come on. Hey, there we go. Alright, I'm cleaning up. Yeah, we turn it off. No drippage. Right on. Okay. One 5-minute job is now taking 15-20 minutes. Okay, awesome. Oh yeah, and I forgot to say, the freaking tire's flat. Goddamn wheelbarrows, you don't use them and the tires just go flat. Alright, air compressor. Here we go. Get the fit all wrench back where it belongs. Under the vise. There we go. So, in case I'm asking for it in my videos, there it is. Y'all saw it. There we go. Air compressor. I'm sure you guys have seen this in a couple of the videos. Okay. And over here. And get my tripod for the next scene. Okay, I'm confused. There is no valve stem on this side. Right, no valve stem. Okay. And there is no valve stem on this side. So, what the hell kind of a tire is this? Like a big thick hunk of rubber? That is the weirdest thing I've ever seen. I've never seen a tire with no valve stem on each side. And yeah, that's not a valve stem, it's just dirt. Alright, whatever. We'll try it. If it goes flat, then we know there's some issue with this tire. Weird. Kind of wobbly if you look at it. Weird. Weird. Let's see if I can fall out of there. I guess that answers that question. Alright. Let's see what we got. Let's see if we can plug up the bench with a bunch of stuff here. Okay, so we got generator stand. Yeah, a little crusty, but it'll work. There's one header. There's another pipe for that header. Be customized. Alright. Here's the other header. I'm missing the other header pipe. Here's the intake manifold. Cylinder, and cylinder. A little rusty, but no real grooves. Nothing a good home can't deal with. We got piston, no rings. Piston, no rings. Piston, no rings. Should be one more piston without rings. There you go. Piston, no rings. Right. We got valve covers. Fan shroud. Engineer cover. Side cover. Other side. Other side cover. And got crank pulley. Another valve cover. Oil cooler. Looks crusty, but I'm sure we can. Oh, it's already clean. Nice. And then the engine block. So, the engine block right here. So the only real thing I did with this was I replaced the main bearings. I had the crank polished. God, 5 or 6 years ago, and everything still turns, I hope. It's not locked. Oh yeah, it's nice and smooth. So, new crank bearings, new cam bearings, had the crank polished, had the journals all checked out on the crank and the cam. So this thing should rip when it's all ready to put together. Even though it's 1200, this thing will be pretty wicked. Okay, let me organize the bench a little bit and get rid of some of this shit. Okay, back for another load of crap. I wonder if I could still use this oil control ring. What do you think? I think I should try to keep using that. See if I can use that ring. Sit in the ground forever. Okay, so what do we got here? We got a head. My butt crack's hanging out too. Oh, this is definitely a head that was off of there. Oh yeah. That looks great. Great, I got 2 heads. What else? Oh, a 3rd head. So what am I gonna do? Oh no, this head was the one that was. There's no guides in that. Yeah, that's after. It's down here. Okay, that's some push rods. Here, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. An oil pump. Half an oil pump. Oh, here's another oil pump. That one's alright. That should work. Push rods. Not push rods, dumbass. Yeah, can't remember. Oil pump. Head. This one looks alright. Ooh, I got no idea. Valves, okay. Valves, I got shims. More valves. Like this, yeah. Keepers, huh? I got valves, I got retainers, I got no keepers. But I got these 2 heads here. One is the butt crack, of course. I could probably try this. That can stay. Garbage. Garbage. crap. Brand new. Didn't even know I had that. Okay, keep that. Brake shoes. Garbage. 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 Coil. We can keep that. Wheel cylinder. Holy crap. Axle gasket. Brand new in a bag. Garbage. Garbage. And I got the ring. Ooh, fuel pump. Cool. That. What was this? I was looking for this. Clutch alignment tool. Over here and check out this box of stuff. Okay, moving in. Here's my box of goodies. Excuse me. Let's see what we got here. Ooh, piston with rings. Oh, 2-stroke. Crap. Okay, let's see here. Generator. Nah. Crank pulley. Maybe. Oh, definitely. There. Yeah, see that. Yeah, maybe. No. No. Yeah, need that. Rod, nah. Duct tape. Always need duct tape. Push rod. I got a whole brand new set of push rods in the shop. Oh, hey. Those are the 2 I was missing. Hey, that'll keep. Okay, try again. That'll be a key. Control ring, cylinder, keep the bail for that. Keep the bail for that. Copper compression ring, yeah, I don't know. What's this here? We'll keep that. Distributor, hang on to that. Rods, no. Rods, no. Rod tubes, that's rods. I wonder what part of the car that's off of. Oh, I make myself funny. Not cracked. Oh, shit, might be cracked now. Okay. Rods now. Rods, angle iron. Nope. Probably keep that. Timing gear. Rod. Ooh, some rings and stuff in here. It's good. All control ring. Crappiest gasket I ever bought, like absolutely the crappiest. I thought the rubber would be way better than the cork, but the rubber is 10 times worse. Dries out, no good. I'll keep it though. But I should collect all these rings just in case I can't get rings. I think that's what held up this project last time I was working on. I did not get rings. No idea. Yeah. Oh, I need that. Miscellaneous stuff. Okay. Toss the rings in there. Okay. I'm just going to go through here and collect all the nuts and bolts and little bits and this and that. I don't think you guys need to watch this, but I'll shut you down here. All right, let's unpack some of this stuff. Let's see here. Miscellaneous nuts and bolts and screws and drill bits. Okay. Valves, valve springs, keepers, yeah, covers, a little bit better shape than the other ones, not blue, points, go where I put the exhaust over there. Oh, yuck. A little corroded. Should be able to clean that up nice. Clean that mofo out. Same. The same. That should be just fine. Looks like two different size holes, so I'm not. Bring you over here so you can see what the heck it is I'm looking at here. So the head's got to be. Head's got to be pretty close to being the same, right? There's that hole, and then there's that one. Call me crazy, but this one looks a little bit bigger than that one. Right, out comes the measuring tools. Okay, measuring tools attained. Okay. Have a look here. Alright, hopefully this thing wasn't left on. I'm just going to be pretty dull. Okay, let's see here. Not bad. Okay, so let's zero it. Just check and see here. Go from outside to outside. Roughly. 31, what is that? 31.12. Check this guy out here. It's a little bigger. 32. So I'm not crazy. This is a different head. Well, shit. Okay, what's that? Port size. 25. 26.5. Yeah, I'm not crazy. It is different. Well, sucking effing crap hole. Right. Yeah, I thought that was wrong. It is wrong. So, back to the drawing board, I guess. Hey, I found the other head. It was actually in the wheelbarrow. Okay, so let's move you over here a little bit. It might end up being this head and this head. I think this one might be an oddball from a different engine. Because I had a different engine sitting on the backyard, and it may have been... These might be 1500 cc heads. And that could be the original 12. But, okay, let's do some measurement on this one here. So, this one is big head in a way. 31. Oh, 31. All right. And then this guy is 33. Okay. That guy's 31. All right. So there it is, definitively. So this head, this port here, at 24 goes with this head over here, and this port at 24. Or, yeah, 24. See? So this head goes with this head. This one is different. I don't know how I ended up with a different head. Very weird. So this one here has been disassembled, dismantled. But this could be the one that I was working on, and I got pictures like 6 or 7 years ago of a valve that has been cracked all the way around. But nobody offers valves for the 1200. People don't want to rebuild the 1200. They want the 1600. They want the 1780. They want the 22, whatever it is now. The biggest you can get. I think the biggest you can get with like pushing the limits of the block and the cooling system is like 24 something. And that's race only application. So I mean, you run it 5 or 6 times on the track and then she ain't no good. Yeah. So when I was looking for my measuring tool, I also found a box of gaskets and goodies that I had for actually quite a while. For this engine specifically. Alright, let's move some stuff around here. I'll gonna move these heads, get them all set up, and yeah. Box of goodies. Now, I was saying I've got push rod tubes and gaskets and whatnot. That's all in here. I've had this forever. There's your engine gasket kit. You got your push rod gaskets. You got your what the hell was that for? There ain't nothing on that one. Oh, that fell apart, that's why. Alright. Yeah, and you got your cylinder rings. When I opened this kit, I wanted to try it out, so that's why I've only got one of these rings on one of these heads. The rest of them are cylinders, or the other ones are old school. And then you got your gaskets here. Exhaust gaskets, and then your cylinder. Your head to cylinder gaskets lowers the compression a bit, makes it a little easier to start. Not ideal for a buggy, but ideal for a shop machine. Then your rubbers, and your push rod tube rubbers, and O-rings for center of the engine case, which, you know, it's open. I've already used quite a bit of this stuff in that engine. I need these guys here for the oil cooler. Alright, so yeah, pretty good video going here now. I'm going to see if I can get the engine stand and throw that short block up on the engine stand, see if I can start cleaning it, getting all the mothballs and the crap out of it, maybe turning it over, put some oil in it, make it turn over a little bit. Yeah, I've actually been wanting to do this for a while. It was going to go originally in that buggy over there, and originally it was in that buggy until I found a 1600 from a junkyard. And that's what that guy is. There is a 1600. Beats the crap out of this guy, but this guy will be all right when she's rebuilt. You wouldn't even notice the difference, I don't think. Okay, put this stuff away. Grab me an engine stand.
Walking it.
Is magic. Okay, here we go. Oh, shit. That's heavy. Perfect. Here we go. Volkswagen engine on a small block Chevy Ford stand. Here we go. Yeehaw. Time to clean. Crud in here. Every little thing she does is magic. The bolt out. Flip her up. Stay. Stay. It's good. It's not cruddy. It's not. There's no big movement in it. It's still got the end play it needs. Okay, wicked. This thing's gonna rip good. So the only thing that I need is parts. I need rings, because I took all the rings off to clean the pistons up. Still need to clean them a little bit better. Get some rings on there and it should be running good. I think I'm going to end this video here. It's pretty long already. Get some more footage of me building this engine. It should be pretty wicked. Alright, goodbye.